Oh yeah, that's an abbreviation for about a long.
Okay, there's no generalized size for schlong. Hi, my name is Master Sky, and today we will be watching No Panic Button.
Hey boss, how much would you say you weigh?
Cheese.
These days, probably around 200.
200.
That's not cheese. That's a rope. No, don't do it! You got so much to live for!
Boss, if I was looking to hold an angry animal down on a concrete slab, how many Ramset points do you think I'd need to hold down?
It really
What?
depends on the animal, but 8 anchor points ought to do for just about anything around here.
Ah, sweet, thanks.
But, rabbit vs horse, very different weight.
Oddly specific.
You have a really cool voice.
Boss, you did interrogations while you were in, right?
As medical, I was often responsible for aftercare.
Perfect. What's the maximum safe amount of time that you can interrogate someone?
Interrogations were never conducted with the safety of the subject in mind.
Ah, that is good to know.
That's bad! Wait, what? Really? I mean, maybe if you're like in the freaking cartel, maybe, but I don't know.
Hey, John?
Yes, boss.
Would you mind telling me just what the hell you're doing?
Oh, nothing much. An acquaintance of mine decided to put salt in my coffee, and I'm just trying to let him know that that's not a...
I'm kind of fanboying over his voice, like the way he goes, yes, boss. That's so cool.
good idea.
Noted. Coffee is off limits.
Yeah!
Hey, boss.
Off limits is an understatement.
Hey, boss, I was... What are these?
That is probably not what I thought it was.
Hey, boss, I was... What are these?
Yeah, I saw a dildo. I'm glad it's a syringe. And a butt plug? Wait, I don't think I'm glad anymore.
Oh, don't worry about that. Those are for a prank.
What kind of prank involves injecting someone with perfume?
That's perfume. That's a very weird bottle of perfume.
I'm not injecting anyone with anything.
Okay, well, then I'm all ears on how this is gonna work.
Oh my gosh, okay. You know how when you make ice cubes, it freezes from...
Hey, question! I know when there's a handprint on the ceiling, or a footprint, which is way worse. How that happen?
the outside in, right?
You know, I never gave any thought to how ice cubes form. Go on.
Well, if you time it right, you can pull the ice cube before the center's frozen. That's when I'm going to take that syringe with the needle, drain out the water, inject a little bit of perfume in it, and then reseal it.
What are you going to do then? Put it in a drink for him? He's going to smell it.
No, we're going drinking tonight. When we part ways for the evening, I'm going to put it in his car.
So it's the opposite of a...
So you're gonna put perfume ice cubes in his car. What does this solve?
stink bomb.
You could say that. It shouldn't melt until he gets home.
And the payoff is...
The payoff is he and his extremely possessive Puerto Rican wife are down to one car at the moment, and she's got a champagne brunch tomorrow with his mother and sister.
Holy hell, boss. It sounds like you're setting him up to get murdered. What the hell did he do to you?
He gave my wife one of those fake winning scratch-off tickets for $10,000, and she went on an online shopping spree before she found out it was fake.
Hey, boss.
Yeah, that's pretty deserved. That's not even a prank. That's just a dick move. So, as a way to respond to that, you gonna poison the family? Kinda goated, not gonna lie.
All done. John!
John!
Yes, boss?
Finished up that deer repellent for that witch friend of yours. Wolf's urine, deer blood, and a few other volatile compounds.
Wolf syrup, diabetes, and Scott. Wait, hang on. That's not what you said.
Finished up that deer repellent for that witch friend of yours. Wolf's urine, deer blood, and a few other volatile compounds.
Okay, I have several. What do you mean? You're a wolf. You're hiding wolf urine.
And that's the concentrated stuff.
Can you buy that on Amazon? You feel like you shouldn't.
Right?
Yep. All she's got to do is put 10 drops in a gallon of water, sprinkle it around her garden, and deer won't come within a mile of it.
Oh, it's not for her garden. She's going to mix it into her husband's scent killer and put it on his hunting gear.
Hold up now. Messing with a man's hunt is a sin. That's a sacred thing for a guy.
Well, the hunt is only sacred if the animals are treated with respect, boss.
I don't know. You'd have to be a real
Well, you're kind of gonna kill it, so kill it respectfully. Don't shoot Alistair.
asshole for me to want to mess with your hunt.
He's a trophy hunter.
I don't find anything wrong with taxidermy.
He only ever takes...
Dude, is taxidermy like normal? I find it really creepy. Like, why would you stuff your childhood dog? That is so freaking creepy.
the rack and cape. He leaves the body to rot. He's never brought any venison home.
I'm not trying to knock it. I'm just saying if you do it, I don't want to see it. That's really creepy.
Oh.
Thank you, boss.
John?
Yes, boss.
You said your friend was a witch. Why'd she pay for a custom repellent when she could have just hexed his hunt?
Oh, for the same reason you fertilize your garden. Why hope and pray when you can act and get guaranteed results?
Oh.
So she's an actual witch. I thought that was a portmanteau of a different word. Not even a portmanteau. I thought they were calling her a bitch. Censor that.
Hey, boss, this... Wrong, that's right, my boy! Department of Natural Resources, Wisconsin Division, my badge.
What?
Oh, and to what do I owe the pleasure?
Stopping in to let you know that we're going to be digging up a grave, apparently.
Really? Well, you have fun with that.
We'll see if that flippant attitude holds once we find something back there. My badge. Jeez, what a dick. You're not bothered by this at all?
No, I've been preparing for this for a while.
Do I need to prep the bunker? Are they gonna find a body?
Quite a few, in fact.
Why are they digging in your front porch? What's up with that?
They've been overflying my property with drones looking for violations for almost a year now, but they never fly along the back except for maybe once every several months.
How big is your property that they fly? Huh?
I have been saving all of the guts from the chickens, the goats, the sheep, the quail, everything, and I buried them in a pit out back.
Why do you seem cheerful about this?
I'm going to file a Freedom of Information Act on the report that they have to file. They're going to have to put in there that they had suspicion, gathered by the illegal drone flights, and then got a warrant from a judge who probably didn't know they used a drone.
Hey, boss, this...
That feels very illegal. But then again, that's just the government.
Hey, boss.
Yes, Jay.
You got a letter from one of the Marines you forged a custom K-bar for?
Really? Who is it?
His name's Josiah. He says you served with his father.
You forged a K-bar for a Marine. That is such a cool sentence. Is he a blacksmith? Of course he's a blacksmith. He's probably big as an anvil.
Just like Ryan's kid. I remember Ryan. He got shot up 6 different times, survived each one. I had to treat him 3 times.
Yeah, well, remember the K-bar you forged for Josiah with Ryan's ashes?
Oh, yeah.
Josiah?
Yeah, I remember that knife. Beautiful piece. What's wrong?
Well, it got destroyed in combat, but not by active use.
Does he take commissions? I want a knife. Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't feel like I trust myself holding a knife.
Okay, that sounds like a story worth telling.
Well, he was taking fire during an ambush, and he got hit right in the hip, right over the femoral artery, but that's where the handle of the knife was. It took the bullet, and he thinks it saved his life. He wants to know if he sent you some more cremains, if you could redo it for him?
Oh, tell him send the cremains. We'll make another one on the house.
Boss?
That sounded really painful. But my ADHD brain was thinking of autism things.
Hey, boss, you've got to do something with this new apprentice. He is breaking everything. I can't handle him up here no more.
Brendan's.
He can't be that bad.
Please. This guy is dumb as a box of rocks and about as safe as playing patty cake with a landmine.
Ha! Is the apprentice me?
All right, geez, send him back.
Oh, thank God. Let me go. Jaeger! Come on!
Na 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 yeah.
Hey, Jaeger, welcome to the back. I can't really do a safety brief with you right now, but it can get a little loud, so I'm going to have you have a seat right there. Give you a couple of these. Go on ahead, pop them in, and I'll give you a brief in a little bit, okay?
Did you give him pills? What was that?
Thank you.
Okay, it's not. You're supposed to take those with water.
How long do they take to work?
You won't get another shot at using that pair properly for about 48 hours. Tell you what, head back up front, and I'll go talk to Jay in a minute.
Hey, boss, you've...
I am so confused. What happened? Sure, you raw dogged the pills, but that's about it.
Hey, boss, your wife just told me, but I'm sure I didn't hear that right. Did you just get yourself elected as vice president of the HOA board?
Yeah, I talked to a bunch of homeowners, and they're as tired of this thing as I am, so they went ahead and elected me to VP.
If you had the voting power to become vice president, why didn't you just go for the coup de grace and become pres?
Is this real or is this like a bit? Because I would vote for you.
The entire board that's sitting is the original board, and I'm guessing they wanted to protect their power because a new president can't be elected unless ratified by the entire board. Not so with the vice president.
Okay, so now you're the vice president. What good's that going to do?
The president and the vice president have sole veto power over any ordinance, fine, or rule brought before the HOA board to be
That sounds like it's not gonna work, because they might have conflicting ideals. Wait, so the vice president can act independently without the president? What's the point of the president if the vice... What?
Decided.
I guess that's one way to do checks and balances. Why did they think that would always work in their favor, though?
Probably because the president and vice president were founding members of the board and HOA as it was. They were husband and wife.
What is HOA?
So what's your endgame here?
Oh, I'm going to veto every new fine and rule and ordinance until they finally crack. If you keep them from collecting money long enough, they're going to choke, they'll have to disband, and they're going to try and reform. Not enough people that live here are going to want to reform the HOA.
All right, well, if you can't solve the problem, be the problem.
Why don't we just blow them up? Make a pipe... Don't, that's a joke, please don't. Okay. Wow. That's a whole block of cheese! No!
Jay!
What's up, Joey Ray?
Is boss okay? He's scaring me.
Oh, yeah, he just started Atkins today. You know, that diet makes him a little feral.
What made him want to go on a diet?
The other day he was sitting on the pot, and when he was done, he couldn't even reach around to wipe his own ass. He decided that was the breaking point, so he's, there you go.
Well, dieting is all good, but you have to move your body as well. A lot of people try and eat less, but they don't burn any calories or fat.
It looks like he's eating even more now.
Well, that's the beauty of Atkins.
You don't need to do a lot, like just 1 hour a day to your health. Trust me, it'll go a long way.
All you want, provided you don't have any carbs, but you're going to lose weight really fast and you're going to shit like an elephant that had a Tijuana bathwater colonic.
Ooh, what do you think, he might share any?
Is that a Twinkie or a donut? That was not... Okay, I was not prepared for him to turn into a fucking elk.
I want to leave the food alone until he's out of phase 1.
Can we give me a replay on that?
Think he might share any?
You might want to leave the food...
That's amazing. I don't like the way you're brandishing that spoon.
Hey, but... Alright. All day long, you've been smiling and polishing that plastic flatware like a goon. What are you doing?
This weekend,
Goon! Goon or gooner?
a few of my friends and I are going to go on a fishing trip. I am just rubbing a little bit of this Oragel all over all of these spoons,
Toothache and gum.
knives, and forks.
So it stops toothaches or it causes toothaches? Don't answer that.
Alright, but you've been doing this for like 4 hours. I mean, how many of these things did you do?
Well, Rome wasn't built in a day. I mean, there's 192 pieces in this set.
Your prank...
Rome wasn't built!
Your buddy's going on this trip, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I take it that's the only set of cutlery that's going on this trip. That means yourself and all of the other friends of yours are going to be using that too, right?
Well, yes, but I've already done my prep work. I'm paying everyone $50 a meal for using this cutlery and not saying anything to him.
Okay, so his mouth is going to go numb every time he eats. Ha ha, where's the prank?
The prank is this is his birthday fishing trip. He's 49. I have been putting the suggestion in his head that the human body changes every 7 years. 49 is divisible by 7. So, I also indicated that allergies change.
49 is divisible by 7. 4, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64, 68, 72, 76. No, it's not! You're lying! Unless I counted wrong, and there's no way I could have done that.
Change every 7 years, so he's going to be eating off of the same
What was the number? Was it 70? Was it 74 or 72? I can't remember.
menu as everyone else, but no one else is going to be complaining about the numbness in their mouth, which is a sign of an allergic reaction.
You know, for raising 4 kids and running 3 businesses, you have a lot of time on your hands.
Bro, I wish I had time to go fishing. I miss fishing.
John!
Yes, boss?
Had this left.
Well, I don't really miss fishing. I miss just like chatting with the buds, relaxing, having drinks, that kind of stuff. Man.
They're sitting in my custom order inbox, but I have no invoice on what to do with it.
Oh yeah, one of your longtime customers has stage 4 breast cancer. She wanted you to use that as a wrap on one of the handles for your custom paddles so that she could remain in play with her sub.
I mean, it's doable.
Now, you're gonna have to run that one by me again.
John!
Yes, boss?
Had this leather sitting in my custom order inbox, but I have
Hey, John, why is there footprints on the ceiling? That's never not gonna bother me.
no invoice on what to do with it.
Oh, yeah, one of your longtime customers has stage 4 breast cancer. She wanted you to use that as a wrap on one of the handles for your custom paddles so that she could remain in play with her sub.
Remain at play with a sub. You guys are using a lot of big words. I don't really understand what's happening, especially if it's the kink thing.
I mean, it's doable, but why this particular piece of leather?
Well, she, made that herself.
Well, she didn't do a bad job. Supple, good thickness. Smells a little weird, though.
Oh, that's because she did it all in the old way. That's pissed hand, not vegged hand.
Right, so she pissed hands a piece of leather. Just how is this going to keep her bonded to herself?
What is... What, these are blacksmith words that I don't know. These are not in my vocabulary. Why is a pestan?
You weren't listening just now when I said she made that, were you? See that little cut in there?
Yeah, I saw that. Thought it was a little odd.
Can't say I blame her. She wanted to keep her belly button. She made it into an eye patch.
So when you say she made this...
Congratulations, boss. You can now say you're one of a handful of people that have worked with human leather.
John!
Wait. Hang on. What? Human leather. Human leather. Do not tell me that is flesh. If that is skin, I'm gonna throw up.
John!
John, get in here.
Yes, boss. Oh, you finished it!
Yes, and now that I have, could you tell me why I just completed a 4-pound metal spoon that
Why is it so rusty?
looks like a child made it?
Sure. One of my friends does LARPing, live-action roleplay. His character's a goblin cook.
LARPing. Live action role play. Where's the ing? John, where's the ing, John?
Okay, but don't LARPers like light kit? This thing, he's gonna lug this around all day.
Well, you see, what happened was, last time they all got together,
He's a combat medic, isn't he?
one of the other characters had a subclass of herbalists, so they got a garden trowel through safety.
So what is this, a contest just to see who can get the most dangerous item through the safety check?
Oh no, at the combat climax, his friend with the garden trowel went ahead and clonked him on the head with it, said it was a secondary weapon.
And the game master allowed it?
Oh yeah. Once they pass safety, the game masters are only there to protect life, limb, and vision. They want total immersion in the experience.
Yeah, well, someone's in for an experience.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. A random comatose cosplayer is only going to add to the ambiance.
Provided your idea of ambiance
Ambiance. That's a really cool word.
is the act of participation in a murder, whoever throws this at somebody knows what's gonna happen. Joe?
I've always been fascinated by the idea of live action role playing. Like, is that like when people get together and like just, well, for lack of better terms, play pretend? Is that what that is? That sounds so cool and really creepy at the same time. I want to experience that immediately.
Right. John!
Yes. Oh, they're ready? I can
Run, Johnny!
get those polished up and sent off for silver plating.
I get that you want to make them pretty, but how is silver plating gonna make them sound better?
Well, silver's naturally antimicrobial, so you're not going to get an infection.
The order says these are for sound games. What the hell are you gonna get? An ear infection from a bad ring?
You need to read the fine print better, boss.
Oh, are those like those things where you like bang them together and they both resonate? That's probably not it. Those are musical instruments. Are they? What are those? What's the purpose of those? Why does those exist, actually? That's a really good question.
Boss, those are for sounder games.
Sounder games?
How the hell do you play that? These things are a 1/4 inch round and almost a pound apiece.
If this is a king thing, I swear to God.
It's actually a great endurance competition. Here, what you do is you get a good stiff tube steak and then you shish kebab it. Now, all the members have to stand there and see how long they can remain at attention, and if you droop, you drop. So, the last man still impaled?
Shish, could you define what you mean by shish kebab?
Wins.
And these are willing human participants?
Willing? Those are for the finalists. They had to qualify through 3 rounds of preliminaries in order to just get the privilege of using those.
And here my friend group just banned Monopoly because it was too competitive.
Am I missing something? Cause either that's like impaling people for the hell of it, or there is no or. I must be missing something. Please help. What does that mean?
Yeah. Yes, boss?
I was getting ready to start on this file knife, and I've
Nail
got
filer.
the dimensions for a Bowie, but it doesn't say how long. All I have
I don't know what a Bowie
is
is.
AADL.
Oh, yeah! That's an abbreviation for about a dick long.
That's not very helpful. Are we talking
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that.
John?
Yes, boss?
I was getting ready to start on this file knife, and I've got the
Let's all start fresh. I'm sure we all misheard that.
dimensions for a Bowie, but it doesn't say how long. All I have is AADL.
Oh, yeah! That's an abbreviation for about a dick long.
No. Okay, ignoring how ridiculous that is, there's no generalized size for a schlong.
That's not very helpful.
At least not that I know of. I hope there's not, because people come in all shapes and sizes.
Are we talking Asian, African? I mean, what?
Hang on! Well, you know what? No.
I guess that's up to you. Do you like them big? Do you like them small? In the end, I think they're going to judge you.
That's not very helpful at all. I mean, who's Dick? Who's Dick?
Again, I guess that's dealer's choice, but however this plays out, you really are thinking about
12 inches.
dick.
I don't. No!
Hey, boss, I just got a call for you.
Ooh, nice beard.
They wanted to tell you that you're going to burn in hell for what you've done?
While that statement is factually accurate, I could use a little bit more context
Yeah, me too. What happened in Guam stays in Guam.
so I can narrow down exactly why.
Apparently you had a friend that
We don't talk about Guam.
just went down the sewer slide, and you were the executor of her will, and you just had her cremated before her family could even have a viewing.
Oh, that was a trap clause in the will, you see. She was a male-to-female transition, and if anyone in her family tried to change her gender presentation back to male before the funeral, there was a clause that states that she was to be immediately cremated, and that was what was going to be presented at the funeral service.
If I remember right, you're the one making all the arrangements, so how did the family get the funeral home to agree to change the gender presentation
Hang on! What?
from female back to male?
They didn't. The
What do you mean presentation? Who's looking at a corpse?
mother waited until after the wake was over, snuck in there, cut her hair, and then tried to convince the funeral director
You have to forgive me, but I haven't been to a funeral in a long time because I can't handle them. So what do you mean on display
go on ahead
or
and put a suit on her.
presented?
Funny how with some people, not even death can keep them from needing to have the final say.
Sad thing is, the mother wasn't even invited to the wake or the funeral, and according to the Bible that she very much believes in, nothing can be done to change your salvation status after death, so she only did this as a personal vendetta.
Hey, boss,
That just sounds like a bad parent, maybe? I don't know. That sounds very complicated. I have to watch that. Like, hang on, I want to go through that one more time.
Hey, boss, I just got a call for you. They wanted to tell you that you're going to burn in hell for what you've done?
While that statement is factually accurate, I could
Okay, so we can assume the family is like religious because religious people, and this isn't a knock against anyone, are typically very close-minded people.
use a little bit more context so I can narrow
And
down
I'm not pulling it out of my ass. I'm saying it as someone who deals with religious people on quite a daily basis.
exactly why.
Apparently you had a friend that just went down the sewer slide, and you were the executor of her will, and you just had her cremated before her family could even have a viewing.
Okay, so he had her cremated before the family got a
Oh,
viewing.
that was a trap clause in the will, you see. She was a male-to-female transition, and if anyone in her family tried to change her gender
So she's a woman, and the family is religious, so they don't like transition, so they're trying to present her as a male.
presentation
I think that's what's
back
happening.
to male before the funeral, there was a clause that states that she was to be immediately cremated, and that was what was going to be presented at the funeral service.
If I remember right, you're the one making all the arrangements, so how did the family get the funeral home to agree to change the gender presentation from female back to male?
They didn't. The mother waited until after the wake was over, snuck in there, cut her hair, and then tried to convince the funeral director to go on ahead and put a suit on her.
Okay, that's just a horrible mother.
Funny how with some people, not even death can keep them from needing to have the final say.
Sad thing is, the mother wasn't even invited to the wake or the funeral, and according to the Bible that she
Okay, so she wasn't even invited. She broke in. And, oh my god.
very much believes in, nothing can be done to change
Like, get a life. Like, why?
your salvation status after death, so she only did this as a personal vendetta.
Hey,
Oh my god, that's so silly. It makes me kinda angry, not gonna lie. That's so dumb. Well, I guess I'll end that one there. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of No Panic Button, then please let me know down in the comments below. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.